Welcome back, viewers. You're watching the Savera and I'm Shefali. Tesla's stock saw a sharp recovery on Wednesday following a Politico report suggesting that CEO Elon Musk could soon step down from his role in the Department of Government Efficiency, potentially allowing him to devote more attention to the electric vehicle company. The White House dismissed the report as garbage, while Musk himself took to X to refuse the claim, calling it fake news. Despite these denials, Tesla shares closed over 5% higher, reversing earlier losses that followed the company's weaker than expected first quarter delivery numbers. According to the sources cited in the Politico report, US President Donald Trump has been pleased with Musk's effort to reduce federal spending through Dodge and has recently discussed the billionaire returning to focus on his business. NBC News also reported that Trump indicated to his cabinet that Musk's tenure as a special government employee would end within months, aligning with the legal 130-day service limit for such positions. Now, how Tesla has been impacted by Musk's political involvement? Even with the stock's brief upstick, Tesla has been experiencing a prolonged downturn. The company's stock has declined more than 31% since the start of the year, including a 36% drop in the first quarter, the worst quarterly performance for Tesla since 2022. The decline follows a significant drop in vehicle deliveries, with Tesla reporting sales of just under 337,000 electric vehicles in the first quarter of 2025, making a 13% decrease from the period in the 2024. This represents the steepest drop in deliveries in Tesla's history outside of the pandemic-related disruptions in 2020. The company attributes the downturn to production pauses at its transition to an updated version of the Model Y, which led to the temporary factory shutdowns. But however, some investors and analysts point to Musk's personal and political activities as a contributing factor. Early Tesla investor Ross Gerber criticized the CEO's leadership, stating on X, "These numbers suck. The brand is broken and may not be fixable." Gerber, once a strong supporter of Musk, has increasingly voiced concerns about his management of Tesla. Musk's political activities have triggered controversy and backlash that have spilled over into Tesla's business. His leadership of Dodge, an initiative aimed at cutting government spending and reducing the federal workforce, has led to widespread protest, boycott, and even acts of vandalism against Tesla stores and charging stations. Market data from S&P Global Mobility indicates that repeat Tesla purchases in blue states fell from 72% in late 2023 to 65% by the end of 2024, while purchases in Republican-leaning red states remain stable at around 48%. Polling also shows that public sentiment towards Musk has grown increasingly polarized. A CNN survey found that only 35% of the Americans have a favorable view of Musk, compared to 53% who hold an unfavorable opinion. Meanwhile, a February 2025 Morning Consult poll revealed that 32% of the US car buyers would not consider purchasing a Tesla, up from 27% to the previous year and 17% in 2021. But how investors have reacted to Musk and Tesla? Amid the stock's decline, several major investors have voiced concerns about Musk's ability to effectively lead Tesla while engaging in political and government work. Comptroller Brad Lander has called the city to sue Tesla on behalf of NYC's pension funds, citing Musk's involvement in government affairs as misleading to shareholders. Randy Weingarten, president of the American Federation of Teachers, sent letters to pension fund managers highlighting Tesla's underperformance, warning that the company's poor sales figure was shaping up to be abnormal. She urged fund managers to assess whether Tesla remains a liable source long-term investment given Musk's political distractions. Adding to investors' worries, Tesla's stock decline has wiped off approximately $300 million from New York City's pension funds in just 3 months, further fueling the argument that Musk's focus on Dodge and his personal political agenda is damaging Tesla's financial standings. How Musk's political activities are not helping. Beyond his government role, Musk has made substantial political investments, pouring millions into a Wisconsin Supreme Court race in an attempt to support Republican candidate. Despite Musk's financial backing and vocal endorsements, the candidate was defeated by Democratic candidate. Additionally, Musk's government rule has been wider consequences for Tesla beyond stock fluctuations. The Trump administration's automotive tariffs, particularly these affecting key Tesla suppliers in China and Mexico, have raised concerns about supply chain disruptions. While Musk has defended these policies as necessary to boost domestic production, critics argue they place additional financial strain on Tesla's already struggling operations. Trump, for his part, has sought to counterattack anti-Tesla segment by publicly promoting the company's vehicles at the White House. However, his administration has also taken a firm stance against vandalism targeting Tesla, with Trump vowing to persecute those defacing the company's vehicles under domestic terrorism laws. Despite these measures, Tesla continues to face a wave of protest and boycotts from customers opposed to Musk's political alliances. Now here the question comes up, can Tesla recover? Tesla's full quarterly earning report, scheduled for release on April 22nd, is expected to provide a more comprehensive look at the company's financial health. While Tesla has urged investors not to rely solely on the preliminary delivery numbers, analysts remain cautious about the company's trajectory. Factors such as pricing strategies, production cost, and foreign exchange movements will all play a role in shaping Tesla's financial future. CNN quoted Wedbush analyst Dan Leves, who summed up in the situation bluntly: "The more political gets with Dodge, the more brand suffers, there is no debate." He described Tesla's first quarter performance as a disaster on every metric and warned that the company is facing a critical moment to regain investor confidence. That was all for now. For more details and such stories, download the Savera app, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.